There's a simple reason a routine trip to the dealership can turn into a bill for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's not always because your car suddenly needs major repairs. Sometimes the problem is much smaller. A basic service gets packaged, marked up, or recommended before it's actually necessary. And here's the part most drivers miss. An expensive estimate doesn't automatically mean you're being ripped off. Dealerships have trained technicians, specialized equipment, warranty obligations, and higher operating costs. But consumer surveys consistently find that dealership service departments tend to cost more than independent repair shops. So today, let's look at 5 common services where you should slow down before saying, go ahead. Number 5 is one of the easiest ways to waste money. Your cabin air filter. This little filter cleans the air entering your car's interior. Over time, it collects dust, pollen, and debris, and replacing it can absolutely be legitimate maintenance. The catch is that on many vehicles, the actual replacement is relatively simple. Consumer Reports specifically notes that cabin and engine air filters are often straightforward maintenance items, and that doing them yourself can save money. But at a dealership, you may see a charge for the filter plus labor, inspection fees, and sometimes additional cleaning services. That doesn't mean every dealership is overcharging. It means you should ask one question: how much is the filter and how much is labor? If the filter itself is inexpensive, but the total replacement cost seems surprisingly high, compare the price with another reputable shop, and don't automatically agree to additional air conditioning, cleaning, or sanitizing services just because a cabin filter is dirty. Those are separate services. Now here's where things get more important. Number 4, wheel alignment. An alignment can be completely worthwhile when your vehicle actually needs one. If the car pulls to one side, the steering wheel sits off-center while driving straight, or your tires are wearing unevenly, an alignment may be appropriate. But alignment is not something your car automatically needs every time you visit the service department. Potholes, curbs, suspension repairs, and worn components can affect alignment. Simply reaching a certain mileage does not universally mean your wheels suddenly need adjustment. That's why you should ask for evidence. Consumer Reports recommends asking the shop to show you how a diagnosis was determined, and specifically notes that customers should request a written estimate breaking down parts and labor. So instead of asking, do I need an alignment? Ask, what are the alignment readings, and which numbers are outside specification? That one question changes the conversation, because now you're not arguing with the technician. You're asking for the measurement. And number 3 is where the bill can get really interesting. Brake service. Brake pads and rotors are real wear items. Eventually, they need replacement, but your brakes need service can mean several completely different things. Maybe the pads are genuinely worn. Maybe the rotors are damaged or below the manufacturer's specifications. Maybe there's a noise that needs diagnosis, or maybe the brakes simply need inspection. Those are not the same thing. A dealership might recommend replacing multiple components together, and sometimes that is exactly the correct repair. But you should know what actually failed. Ask for the brake pad thickness, the condition of the rotors, and an explanation of why each component needs replacement. Consumer Reports recommends asking for evidence of a diagnosis rather than simply accepting an expensive repair estimate. And never turn brake work into a DIY experiment if you aren't qualified. This is a safety-critical system. If your brakes are making unusual noises, the pedal feels abnormal, the vehicle pulls during braking, or a warning light appears, have the vehicle properly inspected. Saving money is never worth compromising braking performance. Now, number 2 sounds harmless, but it can quietly inflate your service bill. Battery replacement. When a battery is weak, replacement may absolutely be necessary. But there's a huge difference between your battery is failing and your battery is old. A dealership may recommend replacement based on age or a test result, but you can ask for the actual test information. Was the battery voltage low? Did it fail a load or conductance test? Was the starting performance below specification? And most importantly, does your vehicle require a specific battery type or battery management procedure? Some modern vehicles use battery monitoring systems and may require additional steps after replacement. So this isn't always a simple buy a battery and install it situation. The smart move isn't automatically choosing the cheapest battery. It's getting the correct battery and comparing the total installed price. Call another reputable shop and ask for the same specification. If the difference is substantial, now you have something useful to discuss. And finally, number 1. This is where drivers should be especially skeptical. Extra cleaning, flushing, and treatment services that aren't clearly required by the maintenance schedule. You might hear terms like engine flush, fuel system cleaning, injector cleaning, carbon cleaning, premium treatment, or other maintenance packages. Some specialized cleaning procedures can absolutely have legitimate applications. The problem is when they're presented as universal maintenance that every car needs simply because it reached a certain mileage. Consumer Reports warns that recommendations for extra services outside the manufacturer's maintenance schedule deserve scrutiny, and the owner's manual is the place to start when determining what maintenance is actually required. That's the key distinction. A service advisor saying, "We recommend this," is not the same as your manufacturer saying, "Your vehicle requires this now." Before approving it, ask, "Is this listed in my maintenance schedule?" If the answer is no, ask, "What problem are you seeing that makes this necessary?" And then ask for evidence. Because sometimes there is a genuine problem, but sometimes you're simply buying an optional service. And there's one rule that can protect you from almost all 5 situations. Never approve a large repair bill on the spot just because someone says your car needs it. Ask for a written estimate. Ask for parts and labor to be separated. Ask what is urgent, what can wait, and what is optional. Then get a second estimate from a reputable independent shop. The Federal Trade Commission also recommends shopping around, comparing repair prices and warranty policies, and keeping documentation of repair transactions. And remember, the cheapest shop isn't automatically the best shop. A qualified technician using quality parts can legitimately cost more. The goal isn't to find the lowest price. The goal is to stop paying for repairs you don't actually need. Because the most expensive words in a service department aren't always, "Your car needs a major repair." Sometimes they're much simpler. While we have it here, we also recommend. That's when you stop. Ask why. Ask for proof. Check your owner's manual. And get a second opinion. Because knowing when your car actually needs a repair can save you far more money than knowing how to repair it yourself.